Coming up on BNN's National News in 30, Lady Gaga takes us behind the scenes when she visits Peru. Plus, National Geographic travel expert Kinga Phillips has happy holiday travel adventure tips. And Hot Moms Club founder Jessica Dene gets your shopping list done in one weekend. All this and more on BNN's National News in 30. Thanks for tuning in to Broadcast News Network's National News in 30. I'm Stephanie Olney. Does your holiday shopping usually end up being a last-minute nightmare? Want to be prepared this year? Don't know where to start? Hot Moms Club founder Jessica Dene will be sharing the gift-giving strategies you'll need to squeeze weeks of holiday shopping in the span of just one weekend.
Hi, I'm Jessica Dene, founder of the Hot Moms Club, and I've got some great tips to make your holiday shopping a lot easier this season. First, start with your list. Write down everyone you need to buy for and write some ideas about what you want to get for them so that you're not wandering around aimlessly. You have a plan and you're focused. Now, I always like to start with the loyal companions on my list, our pets. Yes, in fact, in a recent study conducted by Temptations Treats for Cats, they found that half the people polled were planning on buying a gift for their family member, the furry family member, excuse me. And as you guessed, the #1 gift for cats this season was treats. And as the leader in cat treats, Temptations comes in a variety of flavors. They're crunchy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside, so the cats really love them. And you can go to facebook.com/Temptations for cat wish list and check that out. That's really fun. Now, also, we don't want to forget about the dogs on our list. DentaStix Fresh is amazing. The dogs love it. It's a great treat for them, but the chewy texture is actually clinically proven to reduce tartar buildup up to 80%. So you're giving your dog the gift of great oral health and also fresher breath, which is a gift for you. And this is a really great routine to start with the DentaStix Fresh every day because the dog loves it. It's a win-win. And again, you're starting that routine of oral health and fresh breath. So again, that's fantastic for the pets on your list. Now, for the people on your list, I always recommend online shopping. It's fast, it's easy, there's some great deals on the web, and you can find the most stylish fashions without even leaving your living room. Now, Nautica has some great options. I love, this is a striped puffer vest, and the lining is it's well insulated, the lining is fantastic. It's very form-fitting, so it's flattering on. It's great for layering. You can pair it with this very soft, it's a V-neck color block sweater. Looks great together. This is a must for any stylish woman on your list, and that's at nautica.com. And again, there's some great deals right now, so check it out and have a wonderful holiday season and happy shopping.
The holiday time is one of the busiest times for travel, but some of us may be planning a more exotic destination than simply over the river and through the woods. Travel expert Kinga Phillips is here with us to share insider tips for wherever your holiday travel adventures may take you.
Hi, I'm Kinga Phillips here to bring you some holiday adventure travel tips. Now, the big trend is moving away from the big holiday dinner and people actually getting out into the world and experiencing adventure travel, which I think is fantastic. Now, for me, the first thing that I want to do when I'm traveling is I want to figure out where it is that I'm staying. And I, of course, this time of year love to have all my creature comforts and my amenities and my consistency along with that unique local flavor. Now, who does this so well is the Hilton Garden Inn. They have over 550 properties worldwide, and they offer all those amenities that we've come to love. You get your free Wi-Fi, which means you can upload photos to Facebook at the end of an adventurous day. You have a 24-hour business center, so you can get some work done on the road. There is a fitness facility, and there's also a casual restaurant, full service with cooked-to-order breakfast. Now, here's my personal travel tip. Wherever it is that you decide to stay, make sure that you grab the business card when you check into your hotel and drop it into your purse or your wallet. That way, at the end of the day of adventuring, you can pull it out and show it to a cab driver or someone to help find you directions back to your hotel. So once you've found a place to stay, the next thing is you got to pack your bags. So folks, check those labels. Make sure that what you're packing is the kind of clothing that is really going to be able to take all the travel that you're going to be doing. Obviously, if you're going to India in summer, the dry clean only, you'll want to leave at home. So ladies, check the labels. Gentlemen, here's a great option for you. The Dockers Men's Essential Never Iron Cotton Khaki comes in all these fantastic colors here. This is high-tech performance fabric, also 100% cotton, so it's really comfortable. You can throw it into your luggage, and 14 hours later when you land in Sydney, Australia, you pull it out and it's totally wrinkle-free. You can even wear it on the plane, and then when you get off the plane and you go to your meeting or your dinner or your first adventure, you are not going to have a wrinkle on you. And you can find these guys at dockers.com. Now, here are some of my personal travel tips. No matter where I'm going in the world, sand or snow, you bring sunblock always, an aspirin type painkiller just in case you get a headache. I always have a bikini with me and a light rain jacket in case, it rains, nobody wants to be wet, and a trash bag. This is my secret travel weapon. You put your dirty boots in there after a day of hiking, your wetsuit after surfing or scuba diving. It can also double as a poncho. And ladies, always bring a backpack. And most importantly, remember, travels and adventure, have so much fun. I'm Kinga Phillips.
Stick around because after the break, we're going to have how to have a safe, simple, and fun home shopping experience.
If anyone depends on you, listen to this important message. 3 out of 4 Americans know they need life insurance, and many who have it know they don't have enough. Sound like you? How would your family get by without you? Would they lose their home or their dreams of a good education? They don't have to. You can guarantee those you love $200,000, $500,000, $750,000 or more with life insurance through Matrix Direct. We'll help you get more for your money, up to 75% more. Just look, less than $14 a month buys a 40-year-old man a $250,000 term life policy. That's up to 3 times what you can get from other companies for the same price. No wonder millions of Americans have already contacted Matrix Direct. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation. Make the future more secure for those you love. Call now so you can sleep better at night.
Call 800-572-2152 or visit matrixdirect.com. That's 800-572-2152.
Are you overwhelmed with too much credit card debt? When looking for debt relief options, it can be confusing, especially with all the claims debt relief companies are making out there. So if you find yourself struggling with $10,000 or more in credit card debt and you just want the facts about legitimate debt relief programs, then call American Credit Card Solutions for a free debt relief kit that will tell you about your options in simple, easy-to-understand terminology. Call now to learn about a plan that provides affordable program payments while settling your accounts for less than what you owe, saving you thousands of dollars. This is just one of the powerful programs you will learn about in our free kit. Call us now to get our free debt relief kit mailed to you today, so you can examine all of the debt relief options in the comfort of your home, with no one pressuring you to make a quick decision. The kit is free, the shipping is free, and there's absolutely no obligation. But kits are limited, so call right now.
Welcome back to BNN. I'm Stephanie Allney. The economic weather outside is frightful, but e-commerce is so delightful. Will your cyber shopping experience be merry and bright this year? Technology contributor Natalie Morris is here with her tips to help you skip the shopping mall and go straight through to the checkout.
I'm Natalie Morris, and I'm here to tell you about a new service that will make your online shopping so much easier this holiday season. It's called V.me. It's a new service from Visa that allows you to keep all of your payment information behind one secure login. That's one username and one password. Here's how it works. You go to V.me and create your account. Give it the credit cards that you like to shop with. It can be a Visa, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a MasterCard or an American Express. Also, tell it the shipping addresses that you normally send your purchases to, and Visa will keep all of that information safe and secure in the cloud. Now, when you go online shopping, you can look for the V.me logo as an option when you want to check out. That means every time you visit a new retailer, you don't have to create a new account with a new username, a new login. You don't have to give every retailer your address and your credit card. You can just sign in with V.me, and Visa will send that information to the retailer for you. It takes all the pain out of going and looking for your credit card and pecking in all the numbers, the 3-digit code on the back, giving it your address, your shipping account. All of that information can really take some of the pain out of online shopping. So go to V.me and create your account. Then when you're shopping online, look for the V.me option to pay. Right now you'll see it with trusted retailers like 1-800-Flowers, Buy.com, Cooking.com, and more. This is a new service that launched this year, so inevitably you'll see this more and more as you shop online. This is a great way to shop not only at home but also on the go. You can access V.me through your mobile device with a smartphone or a tablet. That way you don't have to keep your credit card information on a device. Instead, Visa accesses it for you through the cloud. That way you don't have to keep personal information on your actual device because heaven forbid you should lose it or it gets stolen or somehow hacked into. That information is kept behind a trusted VisaNet security system so that it's authenticated time and time and again. That means Visa will know that it's you making that purchase, that it's a purchase you want to make, and it's a credit card that you already authorized. So go to V.me right now, create your account, and then you can look for that sign in whenever you're out and about and you know that you're making a purchase that's already been approved by you. This is going to make your online shopping so much easier. For V.me, I'm Natalie Morris.
Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at veterans coming home and making their transitions back into normal lives, and how Chevy is making injured vets a prototype so they can head off to the races.
Listen up, America!
Don't let credit problems hold you back. It's time you had your very own brand new super-fast computer. If you're age 21 or older, can afford low flexible payments, and have an active bank account, you're approved. With your paid order, we'll even include a free printer, scanner, copier, and free HD camcorder. Call now and we'll upgrade your computer free with our software pack that includes Microsoft Office 2010 Starter and more than 16 other programs. Listen up, America. Call now.
Call 800-984-7720 now.
Is your non-stick pan a sticking nightmare? Don't live in fear. The solution is here with Organic Kitchenware, the new non-stick cookware with revolutionary green ceramic coating. Now you can saute or fry with little or no grease or fat. Foods never stick, so you never scrub. Look how with just water, burnt fudge cleans up in a breeze. Don't worry about eggs sticking to the pan. They'll slide right out. Order your 10-inch Organic fry pan right now for just $19.99. If it ever dulls or damages, we'll replace it. It's the pan that slips and slides for life. But we're still not done. Call or click right this minute and you can double your order. You get 2 Organic 10-inch fry pans with recipe books and a lifetime warranty. A whopping $220 value, all yours for $19.99. And when you call, find out about free shipping.
Call 1-800-513-9364, but hurry, we're giving away a special offer on a second Organic pan with today's orders. So call 1-800-513-9364 and find out about free shipping. That's 1-800-513-9364. Call now.
If anyone depends on you, listen to this important message. 3 out of 4 Americans know they need life insurance, and many who have it know they don't have enough. Sound like you? How would your family get by without you? Would they lose their home or their dreams of a good education? They don't have to. You can guarantee those you love $200,000, $500,000, $750,000 or more with life insurance through Matrix Direct. We'll help you get more for your money, up to 75% more. Just look, less than $14 a month buys a 40-year-old man a $250,000 term life policy. That's up to 3 times what you can get from other companies for the same price. No wonder millions of Americans have already contacted Matrix Direct. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation. Make the future more secure for those you love. Call now so you can sleep better at night.
Call 800-572-2152 or visit matrixdirect.com. That's 800-572-2152.
Welcome back to DNN. I'm Stephanie Olney. In this past 113th Army-Navy football game, Chevrolet and students from Michigan Technological University revealed a new hand cycle designed to make it easier for wounded veterans to compete in racing events, including marathons. In addition, GM Chairman and CEO Dan Akerson announced GM will build 10 prototypes for use next year by the Achilles Freedom Team of wounded veterans in marathons across the country.
The Army-Navy game, a classic rivalry between future heroes who will soon be putting their lives on the line for their country. This year, not only is Chevrolet the official vehicle of the Army-Navy game, but it is sponsoring the creation of a special vehicle for the Achilles Freedom Team of Wounded Veterans.
It makes me proud to announce that GM will fund the construction of 10 additional prototypes for the Achilles team to use during the races in 2013. It brings a great degree of pride and warmth to my heart to see veterans re-engaged in something that they really enjoy.
General Motors tasked teams of Michigan Tech students to engineer a more durable, comfortable, and portable cycle for the Achilles Freedom Team.
Our hand cycle, the Tomahawk, has the athlete moving around the drivetrain instead of the drivetrain moving around the athlete. It also incorporates a different type of material. We used a chromoly steel instead of an aluminum like other hand cycles.
The veterans spent a weekend with the students providing insight on what cycle features they need to compete at a higher level.
I think it's great that GM and the students at Michigan Tech have collaborated on this hand bike. It's an awesome prototype. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. I'm looking forward to the finished product. I think it's going to be a game changer for Achilles and the athletes.
General Motors will fund the building of 10 prototype cycles that the Achilles Freedom Team will use during the 2013 racing season. I'm Chris Hansen.
Just last month, 33,000 American service members returned home from Afghanistan. And last year, an additional 39,000 troops were home in time for the holidays. And as they adjust to civilian life, many will be entering the workforce, some for the very first time. Service members looking to make this transition need to prepare themselves for the next chapter in their professional lives. Retired Army Colonel Garland Williams, Regional Vice President for the Military Division of the University of Phoenix, talks about his personal experiences after 28 years of military service and shares his tips on how to have a successful post-military career.
Well, it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I was a colonel, had 28 years in the Army, had a PhD, published author, and I thought I was ready. But I really didn't know how to translate those skills into what corporate America was looking for. And one thing about everybody's military career, at some point it's going to end, and you got to be ready. So for me, I started to look at a job as being my job. And like all military operations, I used what's called a pre-combat checklist to figure out how do you assess the experience, how do you assess the education, and where do you want to live. Those are all the kind of things that need to really take place. Well, when you come out of the military, I think you have two things. You have experience and you have education. The experience, depending on what you do as your military occupational specialty, we got to figure out how you translate that into something civilian speak. For me, I was a combat engineer. I did a lot of explosives. But how do you translate that into something that, say, Home Depot would use? And then the other piece is the education. It used to be when I graduated from high school several decades ago, I could have graduated with a high school degree, went out and got a job, and made a very nice middle-class lifestyle. But you can't do that anymore. You really need a bachelor's degree, or in some disciplines, you have to have a master's just for entry. And so you need to use a little bit of time before you get out of the military to assess that educational skills gap and fill that skills gap somehow. And we try to do that at the University of Phoenix. Well, the first one you can take a look at is the Department of Labor TAP program, or the Transition Assistance Program. It is changing to something called Transition GPS, but basically it's a mandatory 1 week plus program where you go through learning how to write a resume, how to present yourself in an interview, even things like how to dress for success and what your educational opportunities are. And then at the University of Phoenix, we have something called Phoenix Career Services, where it's a virtual tool that helps you to build that resume and assess your skills and try to figure out how to align your strengths with those things that are out there as far as career opportunities. And we work with corporate America to make sure we have those opportunities available. Well, transitioning from the military to civilian is a pretty traumatic event. We were used to being told what to do, where to live, how to dress, and now sort of the world is our oyster. It's almost overwhelming with too many choices. So if family members can just help us ease that transition, show a little bit of empathy, encourage the service member to start thinking about their transition when they enter the military, or at least 2 years out, that would be great. And then when you make that transition, realize that's one of the key stressors. You are changing your career, and you got to be able to make that transition easily to be able to make your family feel a lot easier. For our Start Strong events, which are veteran events held next week, you can go to phoenix.edu/military. And there are other websites out there you also can take a look at. va.gov at Veteran Affairs, they have a lot of information. And then every veteran organization out there also has a national website that you can use that helps you transition and also has career service advice.
When we return, we take an inside tour with 5-time Grammy Award winner, singer, and songwriter Lady Gaga and her visit to Peru.
When it comes to eggs, hard-boiled means hard work. Well, not anymore. Introducing Eggies, the fast, easy way to cook hard-boiled eggs without the shell. Just crack and pour in your egg. Boil it right on your stovetop. Then twist it open for a perfect hard-boiled egg. You can even make healthy egg white eggs that are cholesterol-free. And because you cook without the shell, you can add seasoning and ingredients before you boil. Now you can even hard-boil healthy eggs from a carton. And because Eggies cook flat on the bottom, they're easier to decorate and eat. Stop peeling all day and enjoy hard-boiled eggs the Eggies way. You'll get 6 Eggies for just $10. As a bonus, you'll get the Eggie Slicer. Just place and slice for perfect results every time. And here's something to get egg-cited about. We'll send you a second complete Eggie system. Just pay separate processing and handling.
To order Eggies for $10 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-370-8003 or visit us online at geteggiestv.com.
When it's warm, you'd love to open every door and let fresh air into your home. The trouble is, you'd end up letting lots of bugs into your home as well. Now there's Magic Mesh, the new type of screen door that opens easily and then magically closes itself behind you. The secret isn't really magic, it's magnets. 18 magnets to be exact. When you separate them, they automatically snap back together. That makes it great for pets too, because instead of scratching and whining, they can come and go as they please. So let the fresh air in and keep those annoying bugs out with Magic Mesh, a $40 value, yours for just $19.95. But wait, call right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay separate processing and handling. You get 2 Magic Mesh curtains for just $19.95. Don't delay. Call and order yours today.
To order Magic Mesh for $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-350-4880 or log on to buymagicmesh.com.
3 out of 4 Americans know they need life insurance, and many who have it know they don't have enough. Sound like you? You can guarantee those you love $200,000, $500,000, $750,000 or more with life insurance through Matrix Direct. Just look, less than $14 a month buys a 40-year-old man a $250,000 term life policy. That's up to 3 times what you can get from other companies for the same price.
Call 800-572-2152 or visit matrixdirect.com. That's 800-572-2152.
Welcome back to Broadcast News Network. I'm Stephanie Olney. On the tail of the live concert portion of her Born This Way Ball World Tour, 5-time Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, and UNICEF supporter Lady Gaga paid a surprise visit to a UNICEF-supported school in Ventanilla district of Peru on the outskirts of Lima.
On Sunday, students at the Francisco Bolognesi School on the outskirts of Lima had a surprise. The international superstar Lady Gaga, who's on tour in South America, stopped by for her first UNICEF field visit.
We want to work together to help improve the culture in schools.
Ventanilla is the poorest area of Lima. It's a huge suburb in the north, which has grown up in the last 20 years. Lots of people who came from the countryside in the period of violence here in Peru, and a lot of marginal urban communities. Almost 40% of the poor of Lima live in the area of Ventanilla.
Students here face challenges such as violence, gangs, drug use, and bullying. Lady Gaga, who was bullied at school, shared her experiences with the children. And she watched a play in which students explored the issue through drama.
All children have the right to feel valuable, and everybody has a shot, but not everybody has a fair shot. So I think what UNICEF does is they try to make the shot a little more equal.
The school is an example of the UNICEF concept of a child-friendly space, which strives to give children not just a well-rounded education, but also to create a place where they can feel safe and reach their full potential. In a classroom, mothers and daughters showed Lady Gaga how they cook with quinoa, a staple grain in Peru. And then she kicked off a football match for the children.
Thank you.
Lastly, as a special treat, the students of this underprivileged neighborhood were treated to a private performance by one of the world's biggest stars.
Just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way.
Nosotros, bueno, junto a todos nos hemos estado.
We were organizing a day of activities, but I never, ever imagined. It didn't even cross my mind that I would meet Lady Gaga, let alone that she would come to my school, that I would hug her and interact with her, that she would tell us about her experiences. It's something amazing, like a fantasy. I never would have guessed.
Nunca pensé.
Lady Gaga stressed the importance of being compassionate to one another and told the children that while she understood the challenges of growing up in a place like Ventanilla, if they worked hard, they would make their aspirations become a reality. This is Chris Niles reporting for UNICEF Television. For more information, visit unicef.org.
Disney's Epcot theme park has reopened a test track presented by Chevrolet, a popular attraction at the Walt Disney World Resort. For the past 18 months, Chevrolet designers and Disney Imagineers have been reimagining and updating Test Track to create one of the most interactive thrill rides in the park. Test Track allows visitors to become automotive designers and test their own vehicle design in a high-speed simulation.
Since opening in 1998, it's been one of the most popular rides at the Walt Disney World Resort. Now, after a collaboration between Disney Imagineers and Chevrolet designers, Test Track has been reimagined.
Well, here at Test Track, the original version, you were kind of playing the role of a crash test dummy. In this new version, you're playing the role of an automotive designer. So in the pre-show area, you have a completely immersive, interactive experience where you play the role of a designer and you design your own Chevrolet concept vehicle.
Hitting speeds of 65 miles per hour, the Test Track ride has been thrilling Epcot visitors for 14 years, and that part hasn't changed. What has is the before and after hands-on fun.
They'll give you a frame to start out with. You design the whole body style. You could eventually get into the paint, decals and accessories, and pretty much put whatever you want on it.
It has truly been a thrill working with Disney.
This exhibit is really, really cool. Our designers and their Imagineers came together in a collaboration, one team. And when you go inside the attraction, people get the opportunity to design their own Chevrolet. Then they get the opportunity to test their own Chevrolet. Then they get the opportunity to see how that Chevrolet would be advertised. This is one of the coolest experiences you're going to see.
So not only are Disney visitors getting a thrilling ride, they will now get an inside look into a professional automotive design studio with a multi-sensory virtual experience. I'm Chris Hansen.
I'm Stephanie Olney saying thanks for watching BNN's National News in 30, and be sure to tune in next week for another episode. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook, or visit us online at bnntvnews.com.